Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is the continuing adventures of Frigoberto de Valencia in Mountain Blade Warband, Suvarnabhumi Mahayuth. And we are simply following our commander around, who right now is just hanging out at a Famosa fortress. I hope that soon we'll move off against the Johor Sultanate. Looks like no. Looks like we're going back to Malacca. But Frigoberto is ready to once again go off to fight because he needs money. First of all, that's very important. And he needs experience. So, as far as Frigoberto is concerned, he's Frigoberto de Valencia. He gives it all and then some more to defeat the Sultanate of Johor. Fight Frigoberto. Although it appears that he won't be doing much fighting. The Captain Major has taken a long time to just rest and relax. It is February the 19th. I actually sold some things off camera. Frigoberto is very poor. I guess different mods are different. When you work for a lord in, for example, Perisno, you make an absolute ton of money. Like, I had something like 40,000 after like a week of working for the queen of the elf faction in that game. But now, after all this time, I have about 2,000 gold, whatever the monetary unit is here, and that's certainly not enough. I mean, because my goal is to start businesses in every town and hire all the companions. That's like step number one. So after we start off as a soldier for the Portuguese, we're then going to be an explorer and visit all the towns, recruit as many companions as we can, hopefully with a small warband that is easy to maintain. Okay, we're off. Come on, Captain Major. Let's do something. No? Aha! I am now a Portuguese veteran arquebusier. Arquebusier? I don't suppose the Portuguese would speak French, but I think one of those two should be the correct pronunciation. And Frigoberto's getting dizzy from just riding around in circles and not doing anything. Might as well take a look at ourselves. How would I do that? Maybe character? There we go. Okay, look at us now. We're like Daniel Boone here. So we are level 6. My primary goal up to level 10 is to just level up strength and agility so that we can maybe be competitive in tournaments and on the battlefield. Once we get to level 10, then I will consider branching out into intelligence, which is my personal favorite trait. But of course also charisma, which increases leadership, that lowers the cost of the warband. It improves a lot of things, prisoner management, trade. Persuasion is a good one too for late game, because you want to get lords to make peace with you without costing too much. So let's return to duty. I'd love to try out my new digs. That would be super nice. If, you guys want to take maybe another city of the Johor Sultanate. The good news is, once I do leave the army, there's tons of Portuguese villages that I can recruit Portuguese soldiers. Alright, here we go. We have 704 troops against 108, and this is Lopez de Villalobos. So that is not Johor. This is a civil war amongst either the Portuguese or maybe the Portuguese and the Spanish. Okay, lots going on. Let's take a look at Frigoberto. Okay, definitely like those pants. Very fashionable. We have a nice sword. I think that's that European rapier. There's our Dob sword. Those are our choices. And we have a little baby metal shield. Look at that little thing, a little buckler. And it is nighttime. I apologize. One thing I've noticed is the graphics are a lot poorer in the nighttime. Somehow the renderer just doesn't render dark colors as well as light colors. But that's okay, because it looks like Frigoberto is not necessarily going to be involved in this battle until the very end. Another benefit to raising agility is athletic skill, which will allow Frigoberto to run faster. I assume that this brown hat has better defensive qualities than... Hey, wait a minute. If we're a veteran arquebusier, then where the hell's our arquebus? Oh, here's our better shield. Okay, so we still have our... So it looks like at least in this mod, it looks like the Freelancer sub-mod is a bit broken. It doesn't give you the correct weapons. I think they're in my inventory. Maybe can I go to inventory? Oh, use your baggage to access your inventory. Okay, well, we're not going to run all the way to the front. That's okay. We'll just be a melee fighter in this battle. Wow, look at these elephants. They actually have little carriages on top of them. That's really cool. What are you? It doesn't say. It should say. Come on. Oh, I just ran right up the elephant's butt. Frigoberto, behave yourself. I don't know. It's just a cool elephant with a thingy on top. And it looks like the attack has been joined. Frigoberto is being left behind by other more seasoned professional soldiers who have better athletics ability. And it appears the battle isn't going too well for us. Yeah, the enemy hasn't lost one person yet. That's a little strange. And there they are. They only sent forward a part of their forces. Oh, there we go. Water Buffalo to the rescue. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. And that was the end of Frigoberto. Frigoberto de Valencia. You know, I blame this on the commanders and their very poor tactics. I really hope... Somebody mentioned in the comments, did raising the AI skill of battles from normal to high, did that somehow screw everything up? And now that these guys are doing stupid things like leaving all their troops behind? I'd really like to know. Because right now, things just aren't working really well here. Inventory. Okay, yeah, so it looks like... Alright. Let's arm ourselves the way they want us to be armed. So, the European matchlock, the cartridges, the rapier, and the buckler. The rapier's okay, and you know what? It has a good thrust ability, so we could stab guys. This buckler is worth more than the Arabian painted shield. Let's see, the size 79. It's just a tiny little thing. Tiny, tiny little thing. Oh, I can follow the commander in battle? Okay, let's do it. Oh, you're too wounded to fight. Well, you can't win them all. Alright, well, I don't want it to be paused, though. Return to duty. There we go. That is amazing, that outnumbering these guys 7-1. I mean, this must be a tough band. They have 522 prisoners. Not that I'm going to get any of them as slaves, but... Or not slaves, but people to... What do you need to do, soldier? I guess just keep on fighting. Alright, follow the commander into battle. 1,500 troops against 10. I think we might just win this one. Spanish conquistadors or not. Alright, perfect. Now I'm good to go. Got my matchlock. Let's see how good I am with it, since I'm not going to be able to get involved in this battle anyway. Let's see here. Okay, that's a big circle. That is a big circle. And let's see how long it takes to refill. Okay. We are putting in some powder, I guess, or the bullet. Okay. All right. Frigoberto's not the fastest loader in the west, or I should say the southeast. But all right, Frigoberto is not that great at firearms right now. He'll get better. I'm sure he will. Frigoberto is a very talented and intelligent man. Although I do want to get him... There's a special merchant running around, at least there was in the previous version, who has this really great pistol that loads quickly and is very accurate and is just really fantastic. Not that we can afford it with the meager amount of spoils we get. I think the reason why we're not making any money, however, is that we fall in every battle. So I think it might be in our best interest just to stay in the back, and we'll gain some residual experience and probably some loot. Although I don't see that 10 Spanish conquistadors would have that much loot. Now, if I had stayed alive in the previous battle, that might have been something. Of course, I'm about ready to go off on my own, even a little bit early here, because the AI for these allied troops is atrocious. I don't understand what they're doing. And it makes these battles really long and kind of lame. Alright, no spoils for me. I kind of feel like the Freelancer sub-mod is bugged here because, again, in Perisno I got spoils after every battle and they were quite substantial. Maybe each mod incorporates it a bit differently. I'm not sure, but this was, honestly, in Perisno, this was the way to start off with gaining levels quickly and safely and amassing riches while avoiding the very strong roaming enemies. Whereas it appears here in Suvarnabhumi that it's really not that good. I mean, I can't even maintain a small warband with 2,000 gold. Alright, maybe we're going to get involved in some fun here. We're in Johor territory. Well, what used to be Johor territory. Come on, Captain Major. There we go. There we go. Let's have some fun. Man, the Portuguese are just steamrolling these poor people. I don't even see any of their lords or anything running around. Okay, it looks like the Lei dynasty is in trouble, as always. Well, they're given as good as they're getting, I guess. They just captured a Mac Dynasty Lord. If you'll recall from my showcase on this mod, the Mac Dynasty are my favorite in terms of troops, because they all are melee slash bowmen, and I gained a level somehow. I'll take it. Go away. Go away. Alright. Let's go with strength. I'm going to get strength up to 15 first, and then I'll get agility up to 9, and at that point I'll be at level 10. Now, I was telling you earlier in a previous episode that power throw is worthless, and it is. I don't intend to use throwing. However, this mod does, in tournaments, it gives you, unlike, say, Anno 1257, where you went into battle with your own weaponry, in this mod, they assign weaponry to you, and sometimes, and actually more frequently than I would like, they assign you a horse and a javelin. So you have no melee weapon, which is what I'm good at, and I'm just miserable at throwing. So I generally know if that's like the last battle and it's just me against one other person, that's a guaranteed loss. I can even do better with a bow and a dagger, than I can with the javelin. So maybe getting some throw ability would be worthwhile, but you have so few skills that you gain throughout the course. Because by the time you get to level 30, you're gaining levels very slow. So I think it might be smarter to just level up stuff I don't need right now, but I will need in the future, like pathfinding, surgery. I don't think 3 is high enough. I don't think I need to go any higher because eventually I will find companions who I can then spec into these things. But I can't do any more leadership and trade, at least until Charisma 12. Maybe prisoner management. Or again, I was thinking about looting, but I really would much rather have a companion specced out in looting. But maybe the reason I'm not getting any loot at all is because I have no looting ability. I've thought about that. I don't know. Training is also good for my eventual warband. So let's go one more pathfinding, and the next level we'll get some training. Again, this is preparing us. We'll level up throwing, because we're leveling up one-handed pretty much on our own anyway. And maybe that's a way to get some monies in tournaments, although I recall this mod not having... Well, actually, no, this mod has pretty lucrative tournaments, now that I think about it. So they're hard to win because they give you random weapons that aren't any good, but with some Iron Flesh, I should be okay. And hopefully, by the next gained level, I'll have another Iron Flesh I can give myself. And we are returning to Malacca. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'll go ahead and just pause the recording until we go out and do something. Oh, never mind. We're going out and doing something. Why do we keep going up here into the forested hills? Explain that to me, Captain Major. Alright, I'll come back if anything exciting happens. Alright, we are back. It looks like we are to be involved in a battle against Portuguese pirates. So it's a good thing that our Captain Major is an honorable man, and he's trying to keep the peasants safe from the pirates. There are only 29 of them, however. So these battles are a bit one-sided. What I may do is I may just off camera do the rest of Frigoberto's apprenticeship. And then come back to recording when we're off on our own. Because these battles aren't that exciting. They're getting repetitive. We seem to send the cavalry out to fight while leaving everybody else behind. Which is just poor tactics in general. But at least it gives me an opportunity to shoot things. And hopefully in this case our cavalry are enough to defeat. But that's how the Portuguese fight. I guess they charge the cavalry. And then they leave all the gunmen, which is a huge portion of their army, behind. Although it looks like in this case they are moving them slowly forward. I'm not even going to make it to the battle in time. Man, that guy is sprinting. This enemy's long swordsman, which is, by the way, a very cool two-handed weapon, it looks like. Oh, yep. I made it to the battle just in time to witness victory. What are you, elephant? I really want to know. Maybe if I get close to the guy. There we go. Caravan Master. Alright. Interesting. Oh, loot! Exactly what I wanted. Oh, there we go. Cartridges are worth a lot of money. I love cartridges. Buckler. All of this stuff is good. I'm just going to take it all. The shoes aren't that expensive, though. Maybe I'll take the 38 and 26s, but I'll leave the 19s. Okay. Return to duty, Frigoberto. Come on, let's take a castle. Let's do something fun. You're far too passive, sir. For the crown of Portugal, we must conquer this land. Not that I am particularly loyal to the crown of Portugal, but Frigoberto needs experience, and he's not going to get experience sitting on his duff. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. No, no. Well, at least I got some good loot, I have to say. Things are looking up. There's so many factions that I can't really keep on top of all the stuff that's going on. People are making peace, people are making war. I just hope that by the time I go off on my own that nothing crazy has happened, like one of the factions has already been defeated by another faction. In my previous game, the Kingdom of Mahayuth, they were pretty much destroyed in the first month. They had like one city left. Ah, here we go. 69 village farmers. Oh, well. I guess you take your experience where you can get it. And I believe they have water buffalo. At least they used to. Me and this peasant woman are charging. Someone's coming. Somebody mounted. I wish we could kneel and it would, like, make your shot better. Where is this guy coming from? How close are we to him? This is actually a really good little ridge here. But he's coming quick. There he is. Oh, nice. Good job, man. I didn't get him. But still, that looked like it was a good shot. It was a Laotian huntsman who took him down. Our elephant and water buffalo cav are charging in. I like this map, though. This is fun. Not so fun for the village farmers, though, I'd wager. Oh, screw it. I'm not going to load the gun. It's going to take forever. Oh, no, you're one of mine. Sorry. And the battle's already over. Oh, well. Maybe I'll get some loot? Yes! Well, nothing worth having. Wow. Who would have guessed? Village farmers don't come strapped with really expensive loot. Certainly not I. Let's return to duty. Come on, man. Let's take on a Johor raiding party. Let's take on a lord. Let's do something really exciting. Malacca's a nice place and all. Here we go. He seems to be going somewhere with a purpose. Come on. Come on. Frigoberto's getting bored. As are the viewers, I'm sure. Come on, Captain Major. It is time for all men of great quality to fight. Yes. There we go. I don't know what's going on, but let's do it. We are going against Raja Muda Perdana Shah, or Sia, and we greatly outnumber them. And there's no tactical plan in place. No shit. That's pretty much how the Portuguese fight in general from what I've seen. But here we go. Wow, even our cavalry aren't being sent out here. Come on, guys. We outnumber them like 1,000,000 to 1. Surely Frigoberto is not the only man on the battlefield with courage. What are you shooting at? I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot, I see the smoke from rifle fire. Oh, right, I don't even have my gun out. Come on, Frigoberto. You know, maybe I was wrong to sign up with the main guy. He seems to be pretty timid. His armies are so large that the fights are generally very one-sided. Maybe if I'd have joined up with one of the littler guys, it would have been more exciting. However, I really wanted to join up with somebody honorable, and from his response to me when I met him, it was obvious that the Captain Major was an honorable person. I want to meet as many lords as possible, too, so I can see which ones are honorable for later use in my own armies. Is that an enemy elephant? I think it is. No, that was not a hit. And theoretically, you probably shouldn't be able to reload a rifle while running, but I'm glad that you can, because it would really suck otherwise. That guy looks like a bad guy. Come on. Come on. Don't think I even hit him. Now, the elephants are large, but their hitbox isn't, so shooting them is harder than it would at first appear. And I'm way beyond our lines. Come on, guys. Well, I got the horse. I saw... Well, I thought I did, but... I don't know, maybe I didn't. Okay, you're one of our elephants. Good. I don't think this mod accurately reflects what was going on at the time, because why would people use guns if they suck so bad compared to bows and arrows? Doesn't make a lot of sense. You'd expect guns to be a lot better. I mean, I don't think riflemen had to stand up right next to the guy to shoot him. God damn it. Come on, Frigoberto. He's distracted. Man, this rapier is a terrible weapon. I might as well be slapping him. No wonder the Portuguese are getting nailed. I didn't even get the kill that time. Okay. Yeah, this rapier is nonsense. Load up the gun, please, sir. Thank you. Alright, so note to self. Don't put veteran Portuguese arquebusiers in my army. Okay, there seems to be a little clump of enemies left over here. And then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that native bowmen will be much stronger than this. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, well. Yeah, this rapier, though. Whew. Alright, one more battle. You know what, folks? I'm pretty sure this is just going to be more of the same. So I'm going to go ahead and call it the end of the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Marcus Aurelius. Have a good one.